Like that.
That's what he's gonna use.
Yeah, thank you.
You'll love what you see, I'm sure.
We started coming here about 7 years ago.
About 5 years ago.
Somebody that I worked with that actually told me about Journey.
I came because a friend invited me.
My husband had suggested that we come to this church that he had seen in a strip mall, and I actually was like, yeah, right, this is gonna be a quality place.
Like, I used to think of like pews and like get down on your knees and like stained glass.
From the moment we walked in, it was different than any other church we'd ever been to.
The minute we walked in, we felt comfortable.
We came, and the first time we immediately knew, like, we are not going anywhere else.
There's people from all walks of life. There's all backgrounds, and it's very non-judgmental.
So we know everybody, everybody's kind of family there. And
You can come like on your worst day or your best day, and like you're not gonna be treated differently.
Like, I don't know what it is. It's the intangibles at this church that you just can't, you have to experience it yourself.
We're just all family, and it's very comfortable here.
I just couldn't picture our lives without Journey.
I could be having the worst day, and on Sunday I could get a million hugs, and that's all that I needed.
No matter what our family is going through, whether it's a struggle or a celebration, the people at Journey are going to be there to celebrate with us.
I have people with whom I could truly, honestly share my joys and my struggles.
Our marriage wouldn't be as strong between Kim and I.
I don't know if we'd be married still. We sure as hell wouldn't have a second child.
Journey has set the course for our family in where we are spiritually and where we are just as a family on our journey with God.
I know I'm a better wife, I'm a better mother, I'm a better grandmother.
I'm excited for the church to find new faces.
I'm excited to see this continue, what we have going on.
And what I'm excited for is that, we're just not satisfied with where we're at. We're always looking to grow, and I think that, the build campaign and where we're headed as far as, a new facility, we're gonna reach so many more people.
I'm excited to see it grow. I'm excited to see more people come in and more people find their own walk.
I can feel it in my heart that this is where I need to be and where we need to be in.
We're kind of in it for life together.
This is the church. We just knew this was the church for us.
I love this place.
Since the very beginning, Journey has been about next steps. We've been about reaching people who are far from God, people who have questions, people who are skeptical, people who say, hey, I just need one more chance. We've been about meeting people right where they are and helping them take their next steps with Jesus. And now it's time for us as a church to take a massive step together. It's time for us to build. 9.5 years ago, our church moved out of a hotel ballroom and into this facility. A small band of faithful followers came together, and they painted and they built stages and they set up audio and visual, and they created kids spaces so that we could have church. And now it's time for us to move again. So we've come to a place where we have to move out of this facility. It's begun to limit our growth and our capacity and reaching our mission for Jesus. I mean, let's face it, when you pull up in the parking lot, this is an ugly green building. When you walk in the door, it feels like a concourse in an airport. We need a larger auditorium. Those of you who have kids, you know how difficult it is to check in and check out your children. And as amazing of a job as our kids ministry and student ministry team does in this facility, imagine what they could do in a facility that was actually designed for a church. And so by God's providence, He's provided for us. Last February, we purchased 12 acres of land on I-25 in the fastest growing area of our city. It's exploding with growth and new people right on the interstate. And we purchased that property with cash from the giving of the people who were already here, who were preparing to move. So now as we step forward, we're going to build a new facility there in that location. This facility will have a 350-seat auditorium. It'll allow us to double our capacity on a weekend. We'll be able to reach over 1,000 people each weekend with this new facility and new layout. We're going to be able to double the size of the kids ministry impact and student ministry impact that we have. You're going to love it. You're going to love coming in and checking your kids into these new environments. You're going to love inviting your new friends to this facility. We're going to build a counseling and recovery center in this new facility that'll enable us to help people as they come to Christ begin to make steps in their growth, to deal with the baggage of their past. It'll be a facility where we can do mission opportunities week in and week out to launch out into our city and our community and our world and serve it. It'll be a hub of activity that allows us to continue to grow in our relationship with Christ, but expand our influence, ultimately to fulfill our mission of being a church planting movement, of seeing locations and churches being launched every single year to reach more and more people in the state of Colorado for Christ. So would you join Jesus in building his church? Would you pray like you never have before? Would you step in and ask God, how am I supposed to be a part of this next phase of Journey Church? And I pray God would lead you to your next step. Let's build Journey.